Namaste everyone, myself Priyanka, Department of Biology, Sri Gurukul PU College. In the last class, we have studied about the scientific names and also learned how to write the scientific names. Today, we will study about one of the important basic concepts in biology, that is the cell and types of cells. Okay, let's get in. Yes. Here you can see one house. What this house is made up of? Yes, it is made up of a smaller units called bricks. Likewise, all the living organisms are made up of a smaller units called cells. Then how can we define the cells? Yes, the cells is defined as the basic structural and functional unit of all living organisms. These living organisms may be made up of a single cell or many cells. If the organism is made up of single cell, then it is called unicellular organism. For example, bacteria, amoeba, paramecium, euglena. And if the organism is made up of many cells which is of different types, is called multicellular organism. Example, humans, dog, plants, etc. Now we will learn about the types of cells, which is very important. There are two types of cells, prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Pro means primitive, karyon means nucleus. The cells with primitive nucleus is called prokaryotic cell. So what this primitive means? Let we analyze with the help of example. Example, that is bacteria, mycoplasma. The given picture is the structure of that bacteria. You can observe inside the cell the genetic material is present which is not surrounded by a membrane, right? So such kind of nucleus we call it as nucleoid, that means primitive nucleus. On the other hand, eukaryotic cell, that means U means true, karyon means nucleus. The animals or the plant cell or maybe the amoeba is the example for this eukaryotic cell. These cells are having a true nucleus. So in this picture you can clearly observe the genetic material is surrounded by a proper membrane called as, which forms a nucleus. So the true nucleus is present in eukaryotic cell, whereas true nucleus is absent in prokaryotic cell. And you can observe some other cell organelles like chloroplast, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex. So these are called as membrane bound cell organelles. These are present in eukaryotic cell and those are all absent in prokaryotic cell. Right? So the membrane bound cell organelles are absent in prokaryotic cell whereas present in eukaryotic cell. And all these prokaryotic cells, they are unicellular in nature and these cells are simple and smaller in size and they are having simple cellular organization. Whereas in eukaryotic cell, they are maybe multicellular or maybe a unicellular and the cells are large and complex in nature. So these are all some of the differences between the prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Then what are the similarities between these two cells? So the plasma membrane is common to both prokaryotic as well as eukaryotic cells, right? You can observe the plasma membrane in both of these two cells. This is the one similarity. And another one is you can observe the ribosomes. Ribosomes is present in both prokaryotic cell as well as eukaryotic cell. But in prokaryotic cell, 70S type of ribosomes are present, whereas in eukaryotic cell, 80S type of ribosomes are present. Okay. This is all about today's class. Try to list out some of the differences between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Okay. Thank you. Namaste.